I am here, June. Thank you so much for that amazing introduction. Always trying to make me emotional. Out of all the CEO Infinities, I'm the emotional one, okay? So, thank you for that. I want to say so far, this has been such a powerful, Super Saturday. Coach Madeline, always killing it. I always, before I hop on, if I'm on Super Saturday, I'm always listening to you guys on YouTube, and I'm in the shower and I'm just listening to Coach Madeline. Today, she hit it right on the nail, about belief. And it starts with you, and Lavonda, another amazing leader. I love everything that she says. She always makes me want to go travel. But for you guys that aren't sure who I am, like June said, yes, I'm Katherine Montez. I actually joined myEcon September 2019, right before the pandemic. And, we were talking earlier about, you have a job and then people think that business is risky. Well, I was one of those that actually quit my job during the pandemic. The last day that I worked was March 12th of 2020, and I didn't have anything in my savings. I'm going to keep it real. I did make money with, myEcon, but when you first start, you know, and I think this is very important for people to understand that when you start any business, you're always going to start from the bottom, and it's your job to get yourself to where you want to go. And I was at the very bottom. I was still fresh. Being with myEcon from September to March. I mean, do the math. That was just not even like a full year. But I believed in myself. I believed that I could accomplish this. I had many people in my ear telling me, oh, just get a job, go get a second job. We're in a pandemic, we have to make sure that we have, money for rent and stuff like that. And not many know, but during that time, I was struggling with money, but I believed in myself. I believed in the product. I believed in that I could make something, happen with this. And I remember December 31st, I get a text from Mr. Ivy Stokes. By the way, your testimonial was amazing. I'm over here at home hopping around. I'm like, all right, he got me fired up as always. But I remember I got a text from him December 31st. I was getting emotional, but this is a good thing. I care. And he's like, you hit EVP Infinity. And that humbled me so much. People are like, why is she crying? Because like Drew said, I never thought that I could make it this far. And, I was like, yo, I did this. And, for you guys that just saw me in Atlanta, I just hit CEO Infinity. And I was like, what the heck? Like, this is real. I cried when I got my award. And like I said, out of the whole bunch, I'm the emotional one. It happens. If I see someone cry, I cry right away. So I'm sorry about making you guys cry, but this shows you how powerful, this is. Anyone can do this. I went from working, for Cricket Wireless for 7 years, and I put everything on the line. I believed in myself. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the chat to see who's on here. I have a lot of hearts and stuff, sorry. But I'm also very emotional because I see like the impact that I have in people's life. And it was crazy. And we talked about this, six figures. We talked about this, all the leaders were like, even though, I see Javier and CJ and Candace, they've been doing this for a long time. We were also like, why are people here to see us? I had so many amazing people come up to me and they're like, Kat, I just came to see you. And I'm like, why? But I guess I don't see the amount of value that I put out there. And that's why it keeps me humbled, but it was crazy. I'm still trying to process everything that happened, in Atlanta. And if you guys weren't able to, I'll make it to that event. We're going to have many more. My team and I are actually already talking about the next event, so I'm excited about that. But, this is a powerful thing. You know, we have the full control of our lives. You know, just like Ivy Stokes said, every job that I had, I felt like I had to be the manager. I never wanted people to tell me what to do. So I always made sure that I went above and beyond, and either whether I was working at a call center or, you know, like my last job or wherever, it didn't matter. I always wanted to be at the top because I don't like people telling me what to do. So, you know, when you have a 9 to 5 and you're like, well, there's only a certain plateau you're going to hit when you have a job. That's why when I was introduced to network marketing, I was like, wait, there's something I could get higher. All right, bet. And that's why I made it to where I'm at today. You know, I'm still learning along the way, because even when you become CEO Infinity or EVP Infinity, you know, you're still learning. You're still always going to be a student. I'm actually really excited about the next person that's coming, because I've known her for a very long time. And I don't want to take too much time, because I know that, you know, I only have 10 minutes, and, you know, I just wanted to give you guys a little testimonial. This is real. And I'm sorry I got emotional. It happens. But, you know, if it doesn't make you emotional, you don't want it that bad. You know, if your why doesn't make you cry, then you don't want it that bad. So all you guys at myEcon and, you know, everyone nationwide just saw me cry a little bit. And you guys also saw me cry at the event. But, you know, I'm just really excited and humbled that I'm here. Every time that Ivy Stokes or June hit me up and they're like, hey, can you come to Super Saturday? I'm like, yes, you know, I love it. But, you know, I was, you know, Mr. Ivy Stokes texted me, and he wanted me to do something really special. And I said, of course, like, why not? So I do want to talk about this individual that's coming up next. I met her about 3-4 years ago. We actually were in a different company together, and that company, you know, it happens. It was doing very well, and all of a sudden we didn't hear from that company ever again. So it was kind of like a bummer. But during that time, you know, I saw her just, man, getting signups. I'm like, yo, this girl's a beast. You know, so I have learned a lot from this individual. And then I've been wanting to have her on my team for the longest. And I don't think I ever even reached out to her. I just, you know, watched her from the sidelines, and I actually wanted her to see how I've been growing with myEcon. And I was at dinner one night with my fiance, and, you know, we have chats where we welcome people, congratulate people, stuff like that. And I was like, wait, someone just welcomed this individual. And I was like, wait, let me make sure this is the right person, because, you know. So I actually went to her page, and I was like, oh crap, like, I don't think my fiance understood at the time. Like, I was jumping up and down, because she didn't even sign up under me directly. She's actually my second generation. But knowing that this individual was on my team, I was ecstatic. I've seen her work ethic. She's gotten everybody's attention, okay, coming into this. She's only been with myEcon for a month. So when, you know, Mr. Ivy Stokes was like, hey, can you, you know, introduce her? I was like, I'm honored. I'm honored to do this. Like, I'm excited for her. So I know my time is up. I don't know how we're gonna do this, June, but I do wanna say that I want to introduce our newest EVP Infinity, myEcon, and 6 figures, well-deserved, Felicia Allen. And that's my time. Thank you so much.